Hi again, everybody. So, third day in a row. Um, I am feeling really, really good. Thank you so very, very much for all those who are watching my videos, whether it's the most recent ones since I restarted this channel or the ones who watched my previous videos months and years ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Since I restarted this channel 3 days ago, um, I've noticed that there were a lot of changes um, with how I think and how I move, even. Um, so, just a bit of context and background. I resigned from my pretty high paying job a couple of months ago. I'm in my mid 40s. I have um, two toddlers. I am married. Um, and yeah, we have been living a pretty comfortable life. Um, my husband has a stable job. I had a stable job as well. But then it got to a point that personally it was already affecting my emotional and mental health. I I'm really really good at my job, but then my personal life was getting mixed into how I I do my daily tasks, right? Again, I have two toddlers, and so I need to take care of them. I need to make sure that their um, studies are okay. I need to attend, school activities. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same, even more, right? But then I just, as much as I was able to do it, I was feeling like I was losing myself every single day. In fact, it came to a point that I just couldn't recognize myself anymore. It's as if I was moving in autopilot. And so I knew I needed change. In fact, I knew this probably around 3 years ago. 3 years ago. It started in 2022. So I knew about this 3 years ago. But every time I attempted to leave the corporate world, an offer would come in and I would be blinded by the financial side of it. I would convince myself that by having that kind of salary, my husband and I would be able to provide better for our children. We would be able to give them whatever it is that they want. Now, a couple of months in to this retirement, is what I'm hoping it is. I realized that in fact my kids, and I have a 6-year-old turning 7 in a couple of months and a 5-year-old, and I realized that my kids never gave any importance to any of the material things that we gave them. They don't even remember it. What my kids value is really, truly time spent with them. For example, my youngest loves eating out. He loves eating French fries, specifically potato corner. I don't know if those of you watching wherever in the world has it in your country, but yeah, my youngest loves potato corner. My eldest loves chocolates and marshmallows. And when I used to work, I would bring them those every single day. I guess maybe it's also to compensate for my not being present in every single moment of their lives. And I used to buy them toys, expensive toys. I used to shop for them at least 3-4 times a week. But now that I am on a budget, and I am, right now I am very much on a budget, and I do count my pennies. I think twice before buying anything now. It doesn't really matter to them. Not at all. Doesn't matter at all. My youngest would now come to me and just ask me to be with him for 10-15 more minutes. I would be playing with them and doing experiments with them, reading books and all that, and truly be present in that moment. I am now really engaging with them. It's not just about going through the motions anymore. And so it really opened my eyes. And it now gives me more reason to not go back to that world. No matter how simple a life we're gonna be living from now on. We will be, there would be experiences and things that we may not be able to buy for now, but the reality is it really doesn't matter, especially at this stage in my children's lives. What matters right now, I am able to prepare their lunch boxes, cook breakfast, pick them up from school every day. It's a life that I've always wanted to do. I am more relaxed. I sleep better. I'm able to become more creative. And just to touch on that subject for a moment, for a bit. In the first few weeks and first few months when I resigned, it's been 6 months now. But on those first few weeks and first few months, I couldn't think of anything that I will do after. I just couldn't think of anything that I'm good at. aside from my work title. I mean, I have a lot of hobbies. I love cooking. I take care of plants. I collect plants. I like reading, although it has been a while since I've read at the time. But as far as being creative is concerned, I was stumped. I didn't know what I could still do. And so after about a month, so I just let myself go with the flow. And then after about a month, that's when I allowed myself to just let God and the universe give me all this information and give me signs and give me, you know, clues of what I could do. And slowly, I was able to see advertisements on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and I took note of it. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I know you guys are gonna say, well, it's algorithm. No, it wasn't algorithm. There were a lot of things popping up that has nothing to do with algorithm, because it wasn't even on my mind. Nobody would have said it out loud. Nobody would have typed it in. Nobody would have watched it. I certainly didn't, right? So especially on my devices, I was surprised that such things were coming up. And so I enrolled in some of the programs, and I am still currently in training for most of them. And yeah. So going back to restarting this channel, in the weeks leading to this, I was almost desperate. Not naman desperate. I mean, but I was becoming depressed, or not depressed. I was becoming a little hopeless, because although I don't want to go back to the corporate life, obviously I still want to earn money, right? Because there will always be extra expenses, whether it's a program in school, or wanting to go on a vacation, or celebrating a birthday in a certain manner. There would be extra expenses, medical bills and whatnot. So I do still want to earn money. And so I thought, okay, you know what? Let me put that aside. Just start the things, just restart the things that I really like doing. And I do. I like connecting with people. And so that's why I started this channel, because for the ones who does watch it, and maybe hopefully when this grows, right, it would have more comments that I could respond to, and then it will become a community. It will become a collective of people, of like-minded people, and and I'm very, very excited about that. And so that's why I started this. But when I did, right, and I know it's only been 3 days. 3 days. When I did, it's as if a Pandora's box was opened. Suddenly, I could really see things of what I'd like to do, like what I said yesterday, I, I finished my book that I started writing 1.5 years ago. And so today I was exploring what the book cover would be, and suddenly it opened up some, digital magic that I didn't know existed. I begun looking at platforms, Canva and whatnot. Because truth be told, was pretty technologically challenged. Or maybe not challenged, but I was technologically resistant. I am in my mid 40s, right? I'm not from that generation. But now I'm finding it to be exciting. So now I'm dabbling at it. So many things happened just today. And I just, I can't mention all of them anymore. But guys, whoever is watching this, please know there is hope. There is hope. The magic is within us. We have limitless potential in what we can do and what we can achieve and what is available to us in this world. So do not lose hope. I am telling you, I am a living example of this. I am telling you, there's just open your eyes, because there's just so many things that we can do. So many things. So I will leave it at that. I hope that you are able to resonate and relate to whatever it is I just said. I know it sounds like rambling. This lady from Asia just kept on talking in circles for 17 minutes. But yeah, believe me, there is hope. There is hope. Just let it flow. Just open yourself up. Surrender to what is and what is there to come. That's it. That's it. And so I will see you again tomorrow. It may be a different content. Who knows? Maybe you won't see this background anymore. I might get into editing. Who knows, right? But yeah, let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you so much. You are not alone. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. Remember that. Thank you.